What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. In today's video I am going to be reviewing Playmates Godzilla 2016, better known as Shin Godzilla. And this is from Toho's series. But before we unbox and get him out of his cardboard prison, we are going to check out the box. Because one, we have this beautiful artwork or from the picture from the film showing Shin Godzilla in his glory. If the camera will focus. And we got this from Playmates. Toho Godzilla. On the side we got another picture of Godzilla 2016. On this side we have Toho's series Godzilla. And on the back, we get Godzilla, or Shin Godzilla right here. Up top it says Toho series Godzilla. And up here, if you want to read that, go and pause the video. And then we got a little thing at the bottom right here. If you would like to pause the video and read this, go ahead. And then we got all the Lego mumbo jumbo right here. At the bottom, there is nothing but the zip tie. So let's go on and get him out of his cardboard prison. And there is a little bit of a assembly, and that is putting on the tail. And there we go, his tail's on a ball joint. Okay, I'm trying to get him to, okay, his feet do come out, okay. I was trying to figure out why I wanted to stand. And there we go. We got our Shin Godzilla all assembled. Okay, we're going to have a little issue with him with standing up. There we go. Going to move the camera down so y'all can see him. Alright, I do like the pose. Don't get me wrong, I know that this is basically just a statue look of him, but I do like the pose that he is in. Ooh, y'all hear that creak sound? That was just the seam right here being loose. So I guess now he'll stand up because this leg kept turning back. But yeah, I do like how they did the back plates, and we're going to talk about that now. The color is black and red with bone color for the teeth. Eyes are white. And claws, well now on his hands, but on his feet claws, he has like a gray or light gray on them. A little bit nice if they would put some on this little toe right here, on that little claw. Now we're going to talk about the tail. Now the tail does not have as good of a detail as some of the other Shin Godzillas, but so you can still see a little bit of like the bone coming off of it. But it looks like they just took they put the stuff there and then just had some slime go down it. But it looks okay for what it is. The only thing is we do not have that other mouth or the tail mouth where the tail beam comes out of. Is the only thing we are missing. Now we're going to talk about the articulation. Head can rotate all the way 360. Arms can also go 360. Legs can go as up that far Or oh, never mind. It can go 360. You just gotta move the arm a little bit. Feet, right here above the. I have the heel. I think this is his heel. Can rotate 360, but you have to move the leg up, or else the tail gets in the way. And I guess we have to have, they did this so we could put them in like different poses or to stand them up. Kind of like if you wanted to have them leaning forwards and you guys' legs faced outwards to take the weight. And then on the tail is just a ball joint. But right here there is a seam, but there is nothing there, so that's just a glue seam. Now, like I said, I do like how they did the back plates with the red and black right here. I would have liked it if they could have done this all over the figure, because he's mostly red in all of his folds. I guess you would call that like his folds on his stomach, on between the seams on his head. But this one actually has a better bit of the movie accuracy in the hands, because the hands are facing upwards. If y'all can see that, are facing upwards. Then the others are somewhat, or like this one, facing inwards instead, kind of tilted up. The only thing you probably will have a problem with this figure is getting him to stand straight. Maybe not. Maybe it's just how I had the legs. Let me see. Fix this real quick. Only thing is I don't like is right here on the tail is where that big gap is. As y'all can see, it's like you get the spikes, or not spikes, the dorsal plates coming down. And then there's a big gap, and the only way to fix that is have the tail like this. So if you move it or try doing, you would have to be like in the front like this and tilt the tail. On the side, it's like just best to keep his tail upwards, I guess. There we go. Now we're going to move on to size them. Now I have the Bandai Movie Monster Series, Shin Godzilla. And this had... Now, if you're talking about lengthwise, this beats it out of the water. Even if you laid the tail straight down, this still wins. But if you're wondering what I was talking about right here, if you look on this one, there we go. If you look at this one right here, I know y'all had a few moments when I was standing him up to look at. But you can see like the bones, what I was talking about in the little face. Right here. Well, the face is probably on this. Yeah, it's right here. If y'all can see this, is where the face is. But when you look at this one, you don't see anything. And I mean, I'm not complaining about this, because you do get a little bit of the detail and you got the concept of this. But it's just this one's more noticeable and from somewhere else. Since this is a movie monster series, so this is soft plastic, this is hard plastic. So I guess they just couldn't get it right with the tails. If I can get them lined up right here. Now in height, because this Godzilla stands straight up, this one's in like more of a pose. But more likely, these are at the same height. Yeah, about the same height. But when you do, like, put them in front of each other like this, oh, it's falling over. That's the only thing I can see the issue is this thing just wants to do nothing but fall over. I think yep, there we go. But when you stand them like this one looks taller because its head is facing upwards, but they are the same height. I just noticed that this one has, let me pull the camera back up. This one has the dorsal plates coming all the way up its head right here. Why this one, I think does. Yeah, it does. Never mind. But these are just a lot smaller than that. Okay, I think if you end up getting this figure, keep him in the box. Or get some something and put in his feet to glue it down, because it has done nothing but fall over by the smallest touch. But I still say this is a great figure. If you don't want to spend the extra money on getting the Band Movie Monster Series, go with this one. Next, I have Godzilla 2021 from Godzilla vs. Kong. Legendary version from Playmates. And yes, I do know this is actually wrong. I think that the thing is that when I move it, the feet are moving like this on me, and that's what's making it fall over. So I think if you get this figure, I do recommend this figure if you don't want to spend the extra money on the Bandai one. This is a great figure, but just be careful because the legs, I guess, are loose right here, and anytime you touch him, his leg will turn and it'll just fall over. There we go, I found out the problem. Turn the legs outwards like this so he looks where it's waddling. Now it won't. Nope, it won't fall over, and I just shook the table. But yeah, here's a little bit of a comparison. I can't do this with the legs like that, I'm sorry. Now this tail, they're both on the same ball joint right here, but at least this one is going straight. So you could actually have him like this. This one's tail is on a curve, so when you lay the tail down, it doesn't lay straight down. Like as you can see, his feet are kind of off the ground. There we go. I think I got him, but I'm just gonna have him stand right there. But yeah, that's the review for Shin Godzilla, Godzilla 2016 from Bandai. Like I said, I do recommend this figure if you are looking for a Shin Godzilla and don't want to pay the extra money for a Bandai one. But yeah, like I said, this is a good figure. It's just only flaw I see is just with this leg rotation right here, because that's the only thing that's making it fall over. As when you touch it or something, the legs move like I just did right there when I just barely touched it and it's moved a little bit. The leg right here turned and came undone. So that's the only thing I can see having the issue with. But anything else, it just looks good. It's got the thickness in the legs like Shin did. The only thing it's really missing is that spike coming up. It's there, but it's not as... Where's the Bandai one? Like it's right here, as you can see, where it's coming up, and it's actually, you can see this, and it's noticeable for when you look at them forwards and side. Why this one is not. You gotta look at it real good to see the little point right here. But really, you don't even see it because it looks like the shoulder's going this way and out this way. So it's going like that instead of being like right here where it's going straight this way and straight that way to make the point. But like I said, I recommend this figure. So that's the end of the video. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all next time.